So much for taking the time to watch this course. My name is Jacob Rupp. I am the founder, along with my wife Julie, of the 8 weeks to 6K coaching course, where we train professionals, nonprofit, for-profit professionals, how to build lucrative one-on-one coaching careers. Now, who are you that you should be watching this and potentially interested in it? You are someone who has developed the skill sets previously or has the desire to help people, to make an impact in people's lives. It probably is likely that you've been doing this for many years already and that you are very good at what you do, or at least you could be very good at what you do, or at least you want to get very good at what you can do. People have given you that feedback and you've seen on their faces like that appreciation when they're like, whoa, thank you so much for helping, or my whole life's different, or I lost 80 pounds, or my marriage is going great now, or I started that business I always wanted. And when you have that experience, it like lights you up. That thing is like the most important thing possible. So now you might be at a stage where you think to yourself like, wow, I wonder if I could charge for this. Likely what happens then are all of these fears and, all kinds of problems. Problems like, well, I'm not good enough because, I'm not a certified coach. I'm not a top notch in my industry. I don't have a podcast. I haven't written 25 books. I don't have a PhD, MBA, PhNBD, I'm not a certified therapist. I'm not this, that. So all of these things come up where you wonder like, who would actually pay me to help them? It's interesting. You might think, everybody I know wouldn't pay. I don't know anybody in my whole industry that would ever spend any money on me helping or getting help. So that's kind of why you're here. Because what we've been able to do over the past years is, starting with myself and my wife, and now, thank God, many, many students, we've been able to help people that want to help build lucrative careers helping people. So now it doesn't mean that we're going to take your desire to help people and now we're going to loop it into you selling cars or you selling insurance or you selling home loans, whatever it might be. No, it's like if you actually have developed a niche, you've actually developed an interest, you like helping people, we're going to help you get paid, helping people the way that you have always been helping people in the areas that you've always wanted to help people with. So that's really the goal and the thrust of what we're doing. Again, I'm with you. I appreciate it. It's probably very scary. If you're already charging for your services, you're like, I've maxed it out. I don't know if I can charge anymore. How could I charge anymore? Or if you've been working for another organization, or if you have like a whole separate job, a whole separate career, right? And you've been doing all of these things, and it's always like a side project, right? I coach for free. I teach for free. I'm always that person that people come to for help. And like, if that's you, right? And then in the back of your head, you're like, oh, I really wish I can get paid for this. And honestly, like the amount I've been able to help, again, we have all those cases, like they'll go to a coaching course or they'll go to their therapist and they'll have a breakthrough and you're like, I've been telling you that all this time, right? So that, if that's you, that's what we do. So yes, our program is very, in a sense, like soup to nuts. How personally, again, I've seen it myself. I come from the nonprofit world. I've had all these challenges that I talked about. Thank God I've been able to grow my coaching business now to very high numbers. I've been working with 40 plus clients one-on-one. I've done that for years. I know how to do it very well. And so if that's you, if that would be like, again, you don't need 40 clients. You'd say, well, I got a job, I got kids, I got all this kind of stuff, but what could I do? What if I would make an extra $6,000, $10,000 a month and not have to work crazy hours? I mean, that's probably something else you're thinking about. I was like, well, it's going to take so long to build this practice. And I'd have to work so hard and have to put awkward posts on social media and I have to ask all my friends. And it's like, that is not at all what you have to do. So if you want to make side income, if you want to do it in a very direct way, you don't have to write a book first. You don't have to take a social media course. You don't have to, blurb all over your friends on like none of that, right? If you're interested, I really want to help people and I want to do it in a way that's comfortable for me, that fits into my timeline, that doesn't take all the time, that I can sort of build slowly if I want, or I want to build aggressively, right? That's kind of where we come in and we help you. What are some of the other concerns you might have about this process? How do I find clients? We have it's called actually the Client Finder, TM, right? Where we actually walk you through a 5 step process to how do you find clients, how do you identify who you want to work with, who's your best client, who are the kinds of people that will pay you, how do you figure all this stuff out, where are your clients, how do you talk to them, how do you make that transition from maybe friend or mentor or clergy member or trusted advisor to paid coach, right? And we walk you through that whole step. Can you do it? The answer is absolutely, right? Because for us, it's not about the certification. It's not about the pedigree that you have. It's like, do you want to do that? Are you going to be coachable? Are you willing to actually take that first step and believe in yourself to go out there and just to try? That's really all you have to do, is just to come and say, I really want to do this. Can you help me? The answer is yes. And that's why ultimately we built 8 to 6. You want to make 10 grand a month, 20 grand, 50 grand a month, totally doable. Down the road, you want to build a group course, you want to have, tons of people come into your stuff, fantastic. Let's get you really working well, dialed in, and really getting results for a couple of clients, and then you can build and expand that. So this is sort of the barrier, this is sort of the bottom entry place for anyone that's wanting to just take their passion to help other people and monetize it. That's what we do. We're really good at it. And so we would encourage you, if this sounds like it's something you'd be interested to do, reach out. We will walk you through how to do it, all of the deep support, the mindset work we do in our course to help you get over whatever fears or concerns that you might have, right? We create a tremendous amount of support and structure. It's not just information. In fact, the information of how to do it is like the smallest thing. We work on how do you message properly, how do you figure out your ideal way of talking to people. We help you with the blogs that you might have. We give you a beautiful support system of other coaches who are growing and are trying just like you. And we really try to be there to help our clients the entire way. And then down the road at the end, you need help, we'll refer you clients, we'll help you on the back end of your business. We really have everything here. But the beginning is just, are you going to step into the arena? Are you going to say, this is what I want to do? And are you going to trust that someone that's done this now for years and done it for myself and for lots of other people, if you feel that I would be a good person to help you on that guidance, I would tremendously appreciate you reaching out, booking a call with someone on our team and seeing if we're a good fit for you and your next step. Wishing you a tremendous amount of luck in whatever you do. Thank you very much.